Uh-huh. Woo. Shout out to my dad for hooking me up with some Monster. Monster, holla at your boy. Hey, holla at your boy. Anyways, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I know of the room's kind of a mess. Right, you can see the Swifter in the back. Oh boy, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode. I'm the Big Gamer. Thank you for stopping by. So we're 370 strong, close to 1 million each and every day. Love you guys, appreciate you guys. All right, cool. All right, as you remember in the last episode, we beat the that dancing tiger thingy. All right, and 1 second. Still no hit. Dummy. I wonder if this is of some importance, because I see instance here or whatever. I don't know. But majority of the time I'm gonna be talking to these guys, shooting the breeze and whatnot. Yes. How much money do I have? 300,000. All right. I'm gonna be shooting the breeze with y'all. You know, I should try to go live one day. But oh, Tower of our what? Alright. Now, I want to know if Shadow of the Earth Tree is a prequel. I highly doubt it's a sequel. Alright. Are they showing what the lands were before the Earth Tree burned? Yeah. Oh, what was that? But, tomorrow is the Gaming Awards, which I truly believe in my heart of hearts. And this is my humble opinion. All right, but I truly believe the Gaming Awards is not ran by actual gamers. All right. Or voted properly by actual gamers. You know, it's literally voted by these. They only. I truly feel, and again, this is my opinion, right? I have no evidence of this whatsoever. Again, this is my opinion. All right, but I feel that a lot of this, a lot of these gamers, excuse me, not. All right, not gamers, but a lot of these. All right, it's pointing that way. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these awards are only because of Twitch streamers. All right, not actual gamers, not actual content creators, not actual content creators who are like hardcore gamers like myself. All right, who's been gaming. I'm 41 years old. All right, who's been gaming since the crib. All right. Okay, I honestly don't know where to go. Let me see if I can upgrade my sword, my stuff, you know. But I truly believe that a lot of these game awards and so-called awards are ran by people who don't know anything about gaming, who's ran by a lot of these Twitch streamers who don't even know anything about gaming as well.
Well, I took youth no matter it's lay out your own.
They think that Black Ops 7 is the best thing since sliced bread, you know? And you know what's funny too? All right, I don't care how bad that game is, all right? You're still gonna get a lot of people out there making content, right? Because of the online gameplay. That's it. You know, I don't care how many people bash it, all right? You're gonna get that one person who says, oh, this game is awesome, you know, and they're gonna make content off of it, they're gonna make money off of it, and so forth and so on. And Treyarch, Activision is not going to take in consideration of how we really feel about Call of Duty, you know? That's basically what happens. All right. Divine Beast Head. Wait, let me show you what they want us to wear. Yeah. Booga 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 booga. Booga booga booga. Wait. Wait. Oh boy. Alright, let me take this off. I don't see any benefit of wearing that, you know. Hey, that's just me. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't make no sense. You know, you get all these people on Twitch, you know, and look, I could be wrong 100%. Oh, you know, they're hardcore gamers. I like watching this person, I like watching that person. Yeah, I beg to differ of what type of gamer they are. All right. I don't like the type of gamer that. I mean, I don't even think they should be called gamers, to be honest with you. When you overhype a game, all right. When you overhype a game, when you're literally up close and personal with the camera, yo, this is awesome, this is incredible, I'm losing my mind and stuff like that, you know. Or taking a boss fight and making it more than what it is. You know, when really it wasn't even that bad. You know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I just can't stand that stuff. And they're celebrated. They're celebrated. So then what happens? You get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 or any Call of Duty game that is considered bad, right? And all of a sudden, I gotta pick a spot. I want to go here. All right. Wait, where's the first? Hold on. I put it. Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Take that off. All right. So go here. Let me put on my helmet. Holy crap. Should I put this on? Nah, I'm gonna put this on. All right, lady of the well, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, you know, they overhype a game and then they'll say, "Oh, this game is horrible and trash," but yet you're still making content off of it. You know, what am I doing? You're still making content off of it. You're still saying, you're still making money off of it. All right, instead of just expressing to people, hey, this is what it really is. This is what's going on. I don't appreciate how. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. You know, I don't know. I don't appreciate how. Give me a second, guys. I apologize. Well, I like that axe. Okay. Oh, okay, buddy, brother. Ooh. Take that. Goodbye. All right, and stabby stab. Sweet. All right. Interesting. I don't know if this is the right way to go. I'm just literally again stretching the surface, and I don't know how a lot of these people who play these type of games. I mean, again, I'm a big fan of Souls games, but then all of a sudden, you know, they're like, oh yeah, I went here, and this is where I got my my Deathblade 2000 or something like that. I don't know. You know. But what I'm saying is that a lot of these games who like legit bad are staying afloat because of streamers, you know, instead of, oh yeah, okay, let me hold on, wait, hold on, yeah, hi pal, let me introduce my friend to Backstab. Okay. Yeah, let me run away. Hold on, de-aggro. Please, de-aggro. Let me guess, he shoots lightning, right? No. He went back. You know, that's why a lot of these gaming companies are never gonna learn. They're never gonna learn about how poor a video game is if you don't stand up and say what's on your mind, you know. Look, we're 370 strong. We're close to 1 million each and every day, you know. It's because of you guys see something in me that you appreciate, you know. But here's the thing, I'm gonna be honest about a game. I'm gonna be honest about stuff, you know, things, you know. If I go out of my way and I say, hey, this you know, Pizza Hut is not what it used to be, or you know, Domino's improved on their flavor, you know, and so forth, you know. That's, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, you know. But then I appreciate someone else coming and say, hey, I agree with you with the first one, but I disagree with you with the second thing. Okay, tell me why, you know. Tell me why. You know, you look at the lineup of who's up for awards. All right, okay, great. Exhibition 33. I want Exhibition 33. All right, I have not played it. All right, I love the fact that it is a turn-based game. All right, I miss playing turn-based games. I miss Final Fantasy VII being turn-based. You know, now it's just an episodic mess, you know, with corny dialogue and you know a lot of women and some men going gaga off of Sephiroth and stuff like that. You know, like, okay, but Exhibition 33 proved that being turn-based can be fun again, you know. And I've seen gameplay of it. I heard the music and everything. It's just phenomenal, and I really want to I want to enjoy it. I want to experience it, you know. All right, turn around, walk away. You know what? I'm gonna put my back to you. But then the Game Awards put out a statue of, you know, like this elongated, you know, arms and stuff like that, you know, demonic stuff. A lot of people say it's Divinity 3, maybe not. Some people say Elden Ring 2, which would make sense to me, you know. Some people say Dark Souls, yes. Some people saying Dark Souls 4. I wouldn't be mad at that. I do believe it's from the company From Software putting out that advertisement. Right? But then they put out a redacted quote You know. And someone deciphered it, and I've been screaming that decipherment from the mountains, and I'm gonna read it to you. You ready? You ready? You ready? And someone deciphered it and said the hunters are silent, the moon bleeds, the new nightmare, the new nightmare. And I really do believe we're getting Bloodborne 2. I really do believe we're getting Bloodborne 2. Alright, because of that that little decipherment. Alright. I don't know who deciphered it. I forgot his name, you know, but it's plausible. You know? And I really do hope it's official. Alright, because I really do feel that, you know, because I mean, there's times, look, Bloodborne, all right, it's an old game. I believe it came out in what, 2011? All right, hold on, let me take this guy out first. What year did Bloodborne come out? Hold on, I think it came out in 2011. I could be wrong. Hold on. Oh god. Woo. Must have. Oh no. Okay. I do apologize, guys. So when I put my phone down, it reset it. Like it hit the space bar, and it stopped recording, and then it started re-recording. Oh boy. Give me a second, guys. I apologize. All right, that's okay. As long as I didn't lose the footage. But yeah, that's the quote. All right. The hunters are silent. All right. The moon bleeds. A new nightmare. And I really do believe we're getting Bloodborne 2. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I do feel at times I'm like, when I play games, when I play Souls games, when I have a craving for Souls games, I find myself wanting to go back to Bloodborne. But I do have a Souls game I have not touched yet, which is Dark Souls 2. All right, I have not played that game. I have not beaten that game. And I do believe, hold on, is it too dark or is it just me? All right, there we go. You know? Is that a dog? Is that a dog? Nope, that's a sack. Bunch of sacks, okay. But yeah. You know? Bloodborne is a timeless classic, even to this day. From Bloodborne to Dark Souls to even Elden Ring. Elden Ring is also an old game, like by a couple of years, you know. And what? Bolsters, scat, blessing. Is that an ingredient? Hold on. Consume these as sites of grace to bolster. Oh, sweet. Okay. You know. Timeless classics, Dark Souls. You know, even look, From Software. I would love to be sponsored by From Software. You know, or be part of a the mailing list, right? That gives these special PR packages. You know, with the special edition game and you know all that stuff. You know. I'll get there. Yeah. But From Software. Okay. Sweet. Alright. But From Software, they always put out a banger after a banger. You know, a lot of people didn't like, oh, yeah. Okay. I just saw you. Let me take this off because the sun is shining. Oh, okay. I see a maiden, a foreign, was it those two maidens there? Okay. and homeboy's upstairs being on a lookout. And I'm gonna do my best to sneak around and get stabby. All right. But going back to what I was saying, you know, these gaming companies need to understand that, you know, we as gamers, right? Okay, there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We as gamers, you know, actual gamers, you know, none of these over the top Twitch streamers that they think that, you know, what they say is gospel and so forth. You know, stop listening to Twitch streamers. All right, stop listening to these fake gamers out there who just, you know, have a good personality and then just, you know, run their mouths about a game that they don't know anything about. You know, like I could talk about look I could talk about Call of Duty because I've been playing Call of Duty since Big Red 1. All right, that's PS2 era. Okay, I literally have I'm looking at my collection right here of retro games. Right, I've been retro gaming since the crib. Right. Okay, hold on. I want to take this guy out first. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right, because I know there's a Grace over there. All right, we got that statue item over there. All right, homeboy is over here. And I don't think if I... Ooh, there's a flame dog. All right, I don't know what they call them. I'm just calling it a flame dog. You know, my knowledge of the lore of this game is very poor. A close friend of mine, she is the expert of it. You know, oh, I've been in this game 9 times. Woof. You know. Okay. All right, brother. I'm gonna square off with you. Let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nope. Come on. Bark, bark, bark. Sweet. Okay. Now it's just you and me. Let's go. Okay. You shouldn't talk about Twitch streamers. That's what you get. Yeah. That's my opinion. You know? It's my God honest opinion. You know? We're never gonna have really good quality gaming if you keep overhyping a very bad game. All because of the fact that you have editors who edit the hell out of your videos. You know, maybe I shouldn't go there. I don't even know where to go, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go my way as I always been doing. You know, look, another side of grace, cool. What about the money you yeah. Let me rest there. Sweet. Use that. Yes. Okay. You know, it's like customer service when they say, "Oh, tell us how we did and stuff like that," you know, and you know if they have suggestions to improve the abandoned alien village. Okay, hold on. Interesting. Now, what do you have to say? Interesting. You know, how do you tell that and let me tell you something, you know, it's easy to look at the numbers and say that this game did bad because of poor sales. You know? Why did it do bad? You know? Interesting. If you're just looking at one demographic of it and you're not looking at everything else, then what's the whole point of telling us why the game did bad? You know? You're concentrating on one aspect, and that's not right. Okay. You know, that's why when it comes to Game Awards, which I want to look at the Game Awards because I want to know if I'm right about Bloodborne 2. Some people say Divinity 3. All right. You know, I do believe we're getting Bloodborne 2. You know? So, you heard it here, folks. You know? One at a time. There we go. Come on. Sweet. Fly mold. Ugh. Oh, okay. So there's 3 of them there. All right. Hold on a second, guys. Let me do this. Nope. Sweet. Just want to be careful, you know? Oh, no, 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 no. Get the hell off me. Reverend Spirit Ash. Cool. You know, it's just, I'm so... I know why I pick up a game. Alright? I know why I pick up game. I pick up a game because gaming, you know, this world that you see behind me, you know, and if I could show you pictures and videos of what's in front of me, right, you'll understand why I say this world, you know. But if you don't understand this world, then how can you go and comment on anything? You know? Don't tell me about video games. Don't tell me about any type of games if you don't understand this world. I'm serious. I'm serious. Well, that's being biased. You know, okay. How's it being biased then? You know? Oh, yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Wait, are they getting healed? Hold on, hold on. Oh, no, no, no. Get off of me. You know, the buzzing in my ear bothers me so much. Oh, come on. Again. What is this, man? Come on. Ooh, we survived that. All right. You know, if you don't understand this world, then how can you comment on it? You know, and I mean, to me, that's like with everything. You know, that's like with everything. Oh yes. Good God. Ooh wee. No, that's like with everything, you know, from politics to, you know, yeah. Whoa. You know, it's like, say I read a book, I don't, element talisman. What is this? All right, raises resistance to the last element suffered. Oh, that's very interesting. So if I suffered bleed, that gives me protection to bleed. If I suffered from poisoning, okay, I get that. All right, that's pretty cool. Oh, this is all rot. This is all rotting people. Oh, that's nasty. All right, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. You know, don't comment about Batman if you don't know nothing about Batman. You know, you just, you know, going off for the movies and what James Gunn is putting out there and crap like that, you know. That Supergirl teaser just was trash. I'm sorry. You know, if you like if you like James Gunn's Superman, you know, by all means, okay, great, you know, but I have no desire to watch that movie. That's how bad it looked to me, you know. Okay, Mr. Terrific stole the show, great. You know, the dog stole the show, great. You know, how is it the fact that you put all the emphasis on both Mr. Terrific and the dog, and you don't put all the emphasis on every other superhero? You know, I don't like the casting for what's his face, Guy Gardner. I don't like that casting. All right. I don't like the casting for Hawk Girl. All right. Not the casting for Hawk Girl. The costume for Hawk Girl. You know. Metamorpho was done correctly. Right. I just don't know why they put the shorts on him. You know. He wasn't like that in the comic books. Or he wasn't like that in the Justice League Unlimited. You know, it's like everything that James Gunn puts out is just a damn joke. You know, like, okay, I get it. You know, you want to have levity in it, but then, you know, you want to fill the whole thing up with just comedy and political beliefs and stuff like that. You know, you're not going to do good in the box office. You know, what was the whole? You know, listen, when I finished with the Air Force, when I was what is called on terminal leave, right? If you're former military, you know what terminal leave is, right? But in a nutshell, you utilize all your saved leave dates, you know. So if you have like 80 leave days, right, you get to use all 80. You know, if you have 60, 70, whatever, all right, you get to use all that. All right, that's what terminal leave is before your date of separation. All right. Furnace Visage. Wait. Material used for sitting rare item find. Hefty furnace pot. Oh, interesting. No. But that's what terminal leave is, you know. And I was excited to watch Superman. I wanted to give it a chance, but then, you know, they released it July, what was it, July 17th, July 15th, somewhere around there. All right, and I got home at August 1st. Okay, but that's long. That's too far. Okay. But I look at the Superman movie, and I mean, first of all, I've seen too many clips of it, you know, to go and say I don't want to sit down and watch this movie. You know, I regret watching Fantastic Four because Fantastic Four was trash. All right, Fantastic Four was utter trash. I'm sorry. You know, I mean, Mr. Fantastic wasn't Mr. Fantastic to me. You know, and no, I'm not talking about, you know, being Pedro Pascal being Mr. Fantastic. I don't know. You know, he wasn't the leader that I wanted him to be in Savage Lion's Claw. Interesting. Okay. He wasn't the leader that I wanted him to be, like in the comic books or in a cartoon from the 90s. All right. That wasn't Reed Richards. Reed Richards is badass, you know. And then you have the thing. The thing wasn't even utilized properly. You know, he was underutilized, and you know, all these people were, you know, the only people that was like was used properly was Johnny Storm and Sue Richards. You know, and you're gonna tell me, hey, you're gonna tell me that, okay, you know, you're gonna tell me that it was a great movie, you know. You know, what made it a great movie? You know, we got a crappy Silver Surfer, you know. We got a crappy Silver Surfer. Galactus was done properly. All right, I'll give them that. You know, I'll give them that. And that's about it. You know, you can't tell me that it was a great movie. You know. The piss poor 90s one that is unreleased, right, in which they showed the original cast for that one and this one. All right, that one did more better than, you know, not in terms of box office, but capturing the essence of what Fantastic Four is. I enjoyed the 2004 version, all right, with Jessica Alba in them. I enjoyed that one too, you know. Silver Surfer looked like Silver Surfer, right? He was awesome, you know. I didn't like the way they did Doctor Doom, you know. And it's unfortunate, you know, he passed away. You know, it's very unfortunate that he passed away. You know, that actor who played as Doctor Doom. Hey, look at that, we got our money back. You know? I don't know. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand why, you know, these people think that, you know, putting out content like that is just, you know, who are you trying to appeal? You know, definitely not. You didn't appeal to the comic book fans. You know? Oh yes. Okay. You know, you're not appealing to comic book fans. Comic book fans will tell you, "Hey, this movie sucked." I'm sorry. Wait. Castle Ensis. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do my best to walk past this. Oh, I failed. Yep. Yep. Go back to sleep, Mr. Giant. Go back to sleep, Mr. Giant. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh. Oh, but by jungle law, grant me the strength of 10 tigers. Yeah. 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 Run by jungle law. By jungle law. Ooh. Okay, I made it. Let me not speak too soon. Got homeboy over here. Hold on, wait a minute. Someone come. Okay, I thought someone was behind me. No, no, no. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. Even at the playing field, let's go. Come on. Yeah. Stabby, stabby. All right. All right. All right. Yo, we survived. We survived. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh-wee. All right. Huh. I think I was being punished because I was going on rants. Oh, boy. And if you don't know where I got that jungle law bit, we can't be friends. Milady. I don't even know what. Wait, hold on. Let me see what Milady is about. I think it's a new weapon for the DLC. It's a great sword. Okay. Can I use it? Yes, I can. See, I like how long it is because of the fact that it gives me ooh. Ooh, okay. Oh, yes. I'm going to upgrade that sword because I like how I like what it could do for me. You know, but I really, if you're gonna do the gaming awards, it has to be fair. Oh, but it is fair. I don't think so. I don't think it's fair. You know, you're noticing games that are the obvious because of Twitch streamers. You know, you're gonna give awards to games because of Twitch streamers. You know, played it. You know, and so forth, and it doesn't do me justice. I mean, just because you like Harry Potter, you know, the game, that doesn't mean I'm gonna like Harry Potter the game. You know, I have the game Ghostwire Tokyo. Just because I like the game, that doesn't mean, you know, it deserves an award. You know? You want to celebrate the voice actresses? You know, by all means. I don't want to kill that. All right. You want to celebrate the voice actors and everything? Great, by all means, you know? I'm dead. No. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Get out of here. There's gotta be a touch of grace around here. Nope, there is not. Oh boy. Oh well. See, why does that happen? See, I will have a very good time if Homeboy wasn't there. But whatever, man. Eh. Oh, hell no. You know, and I didn't even explore the other places. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I get for ranting. Utter punishment. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think this is what I get for ranting. Alright. Gonna run. By jungle law. Remember the strength of 10 tigers. Run. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Yeah. Yeah. Brother, do not stick your head out. I know. This is like the safest spot here. Alright, come on. Are you serious? He's right up there? Brother. Go back downstairs. No, wait, you're stretching the building. My God. I didn't think he could climb up here. Well, technically he didn't climb up here, so. Oh, God. Bro. Okay. Bye. Bye. Get away. Bye. On freaking real. Okay. Come on. I'm ready for you, boy. There we go. Mesmer Soldier Axe. Okay. Alright, you back down there. Good. And you go away now. Okay. Can I explore this area? Now, I don't know where that knight came from, but I want to get that chest that I saw. Alright, I went through here. Ah, yes, okay. He was up there. Okay. Maybe I could backstab him a couple of times. Like I did before. Why are you coming my way? Why are you coming my way? You hide. Okay. That's okay. And I'm gonna run. Okay. Don't tell me he's coming all the way up here. Yes, he is. Okay. Even up the playing field, I guess. Come on. Smithing stone 6. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Now we can progress forward. And maybe because I lost, I was cramped, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just stay away from me because I don't want to swipe my sword and then all of a sudden I accidentally kill it. I don't want to kill it. It looks cute. All right. You know, I think that's what I get for ranting. You know, but I mean, look, I never liked when someone talked about the stuff that I love. I mean, I don't like when you know, out of ignorance, you know. Don't hop on the bandwagon, you know. That you don't know anything about this. You know, so why aren't you commenting on it? You know, this is like, you know, you think just because you look like a Nickelodeon reject, you know, and you have money, you know, because mommy, daddy. Oh shit! Are you serious, man? Come on! All right, I'm gonna stop ranting because I'm gonna stop ranting. You know, maybe it's because of the fact that I'm ranting. Oh Lord. Castle Cross message. Okay, hold on. Let's see what that says. Message left by a Needle Knight letter addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Miquella's trail. Kind Miquella, seek the tower sealed by shadow and a gate of divinity found there. If we are to reach him, we must burn the tree that seals the path. So we're burning another tree. All right. Interesting. Right. Sweet. I'm afraid to rant because, you know, I could be resting at this grace right here and I'll be ranting and all of a sudden, I don't know, something falls in my head or something. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna stop right here. 370 strong, close to me each and every day. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you next time. Peace.